Good morning, good morning. I am in my classroom and I'm getting ready to set up for virtual learning. Um, we are getting back from Christmas break, from the holiday break, and so now we'll be virtual for 2 weeks while they watch the numbers to see how the numbers do with the pandemic. So, my setup, this is my school computer, and this is my computer from home. I wanted another monitor. They're getting some more monitors in for us to be able to use. If you don't know, you will want two monitors because we have to use Google Meet. We're not allowed to use Zoom right now. So, and on Google Meet, when I see all of my students and when I share my screen to teach them, I'm not able to see them. So if I log into Google Meet a second time on my own computer or on a second computer, then I can mute this second computer and I'll be able to see the students here while sharing my screen over here. So that's my setup right now. I brought my table up here to the front. It was back there. But yeah, I brought it up to the front, and so now I'm just about to get set up. All right, you all, I'm about to show you again my setup for my virtual learning classroom. Nothing spectacular, just a simple setup I wanted to show you all. First, I moved a desk up to the front, and what I have is I have a dry erase board and this little felt piece for my eraser and a marker, and I do have erasers, but I like that one better. I have my personal laptop, I have my work laptop, I have this nifty little thing that I'll tell you a little bit about called a XP pen. And then I have my document camera, which I can show you all how I can use my document camera in my meets. And I also purchased this little mini ring light that's meant for your phone to go in it, but I have it hanging on top of my screen so that I can have better lighting when I'm in my Google Meets, since that the camera on this laptop is not really good. And then so I have that set up there, and I have a small little rolling chair where I sit at, and I will show you all a view of what it looks like from behind. Just a small little setup just like that, nothing spectacular. And then on the board, this is my little reward system. I have 3 groups, and each group, they can earn a star for their group, and they're working together as a whole class to earn a popcorn party for, hopefully, we get to come back and they'll be able to earn a popcorn party if they get 15 stars earned in the jar. So each group every day has an opportunity to earn a star by everybody participating and focusing and working hard in their group. So I have that. I also have my schedule of my students, and then don't want to show that. I probably have to blur that out, but I have my schedule for my students right here behind me. And then I have, this is where I'm taking attendance, just something quick I can kind of check off who's here. And this right here is something that I have that I was using while we were face-to-face classroom, where they could earn like this would be for 1 week, because there's 5 days for this side, and if they got a check each day, well, when they were here, I would put this on their desk, and at the end of the day, if they had worked hard, had good behavior, had did everything they're supposed to do, they would get a green check. And then if they had 5 green checks by Friday, they would get to go in the treasure box and get some kind of treat. And y'all, I even had masks in there, and they checked them out. I had like 8 in here, but when they went in the treasure box, they would get these masks as well. And of course I still have candy canes in here from Christmas, and all kinds of pencils and all kinds of stuff. So they get to earn that when we were face to face. But now what I told them, since we're only supposed to be virtual for 2 weeks, I told them that how many ever, if they earned all their checks for the first week and earned their checks for the second week, they would get to go in and get 2 treats once we return from the treasure box. So I have all the students' names for each group. Like this is one group's set, that's the second group set, then the third group set is on there. So I'm checking those off every day for the ones who come and do what they're supposed to do in that. And of course, the whiteboard is just I can hold it up to the screen during our meets. And I know some of you may be like, why you got two screens? We are not allowed to use Zoom. We have to use our Google Meet. So in Google Meet, if I share my screen with the students on this one, I'm not able to see what the students are doing. So if I ask them to show me their answer or something, I would have to keep switching back and forth. So with my second computer, I just have this open where I can see all the students. I'm waiting to get a monitor where I can set up and won't have to have this second computer once we get a monitor. I'm able to get a monitor in the extra monitor in the classroom. But let me show you all about this XP pen that I have. I ordered it from Amazon, and this is the box it came in. But you could type in XP pen, I'm sure that would come up. But this is star G640, and so that's what it comes in. And how this works is, if you, for example, I'm on this whiteboard screen, and instead of, you know how hard it is to write, you try to write neatly. Let me go to the pen. If you're trying to write neatly, it might be kind of hard to do it. But anyway, I did pretty good on that. But if you wanted to, you can use your XP pen, which mine is right here, and you just move it to wherever you want to write, and you can kind of just write with that, and it'll come up on the screen just like that. I went over a little too far, but yeah, you could do something like that with your writing, make your circles, compared to trying to do it. I can do it with this, but trying to make a circle with my hand, I have to move a little slower, and then, but compared to the circle I was able to make with my XP pen. So yeah, I can use this little kind of like an air pen to write with, and it comes with just this piece, the pen, just this piece, the pen, and a cord that it's just a USB cord that hooks from the XP pen pad to your computer. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Simple setup, I love it, simple, easy, and that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will try to leave the link for this XP pen pad down below.